Hey developers, in this video we are going to decrypt AES encrypted data in Python using the exact logic that matches our previous encryption video. By the way, I have a video on how to encrypt data, so I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video so that you can go back to watch how it encrypts data. So we will go line by line this time so that you can understand how it works and how to safely retrieve your original plaintext data from the encrypted payload. So if you look at my screen, you will see the logic we use to encrypt data. All right. So let me run this again to see how it works. All right. So this is an encrypted data. So from here, you can see the plaintext. Then after running this code, we got an encrypted data. So this video will teach you how to decrypt this data back to this plain text here. Alright, so that is why I'm creating this video. So let's start. Alright, so we're going to do some importations. Import Base64, then import hashlib, then from Crypto.Cipher, import AES. Alright, so from Crypto.util padding, import unpadding. Okay, so Base64 is used for decoding the encrypted Base64 string, and hashlib is used to generate SAH256 hash for key and initialization vector, that's IV. Then AES, is from PyCryptodome to perform the actual decryption, and unpad to remove the PKC57 padding, and we apply that during the encryption. So in my previous video, I explained most of this thing in detail, so you can go back to watch that. Okay, so let's now derive our IV and our key. So I'm going to write a function that will be used to derive the key. Derive key SAH256. Okay, so this function takes the shared token like GWT token and generates a 256 bit AES key using SAH256. Okay, so I'll create another function to derive our IV, that's the initialization vector. Derive IV SAH 256 token, data type string, and IVX variable. Hmm. Okay. Okay. IV string. So I'm going to explain this after writing this function. String that encode. Let's check the length. If the length of the IV bytes is not equals to 16, then raise a value error. Derive IV must be 16 bytes. Okay, then return IV bytes. Alright, similarly we derive a 16 byte IV initialization vector by taking the first 16 character of the X digest. So we then encode it into bytes to match what AES CBC expects. Alright, so now let's decrypt the individual feet of the payload. So I'm going to write another function here to do that. Decrypt field, decrypt response field, and encrypted set key, and try, then encrypted bytes equals base64 dot key, and AES key equals derive key sh 56 set key, initialization vector equals to derive IV and set key. Alright, so cipher equals AES dot name, then AES underscore key as a variable, comma AES plus mode CBC IV IV. Alright, so then decrypted bytes equals decrypted bytes plaintext unpad decrypt bytes AES dot block size and return plaintext bytes dot decode here. Okay, so exception. There's an exception. Return basics. Okay, so in this function, we then now derive the AES key and IV again using the same shared token, and then initialize the AES cipher in CBC mode. So we also decrypt the data, alright, and then unpad it using PKCS 7, restoring the original plaintext, and then we wrap everything up into a try and catch, try and accept you know logic. So then the next thing, so we need to now recursive decryption of entire responses. So let's do the recursiveness. All right, so this is going to take another function, dev decrypts decrypt response data shared key if instance data shared key from key value data items else if instance data lists, then return a list of decrypt response data, then item shared key, item data, else if is instance data return decrypt response field, then data as a parameter, then shared key, else return data. So alright, so this function handles the full response object. So it checks for the data if it checks for the data if it's a dictionary, list, or a string, and then recursively decrypts every string field. Alright, so we have two fields here. We have the email and the password. So it's going to check if both of them, if it's a string or if it's a dictionary or if it's a list, then it will decrypt it. Right. Um so let's proceed. So what we are going to do now is to write an if statement here to check if name is equal to main. If underscore name equals then we get our JWT token here. So you can use any token anyway. So because I'm using a JWT as an example here, and just pass a random text here as an example. So then let's decrypt the encrypted response. The response equals. So let's go back to get our encrypted responses. So on the terminal, this is the encrypted response here. I'll copy this. Alright, paste it here because this is what we want to decrypt. This is what we want to decrypt. Okay, so then decrypted response equals to decrypt response data, then encrypted response encrypted response encrypted response. Alright, oh no, sorry, this one should be encrypted, not decrypt. And this is encrypted response, yeah. This is the encrypted response here. Alright, then let's print it. So before printing it, we need to import JSON because we are printing as JSON. Let's import JSON here. But this is not the best practice anyway, so we're supposed to import the JSON right here. Alright, so let me just move it up. Let's import JSON here. Okay, then print the response within that. So let's give it in that. So alright, so I think that's all now. So we can now decrypt now. So let me clear the terminal and let's run this. Oh, we did not get it right. Something is missing here. So it returns an encrypted data still. So what we wanted to decrypt this. Alright, not to encrypt, you are decrypting. So something is wrong. Let me look at it. Okay. Oh, I'm still getting this. So we wanted to get an encrypted, we wanted to decrypt this data, not to encrypt it. So something is wrong. Alright, so okay, I have seen what is wrong. So remember we are encrypting and decrypting. So in the previous video we encrypted. So we need to use the same key. Alright, the same JWT token. So in the encrypting of data, when we encrypt that data, alright, we use a particular key, that's token. So but it's not the same here. Alright, so remember I just have to put this, random text here. So let's go back and get the key we use. Okay, this is the key we use here. So paste it here. So we are using the same key. So let's clear the terminal and run again. Oh wow! So now we have encrypted our data. So now we have decrypted our data now. So this is the encrypted data. Then we decrypt it to the normal plaintext. Alright, so that's how to decrypt data in Python. Alright, so I think you've learned something in this video. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. Alright, and if you also want this if you need this code, can drop that in the comment section. I can share you the link to the GitHub repo of this code. Alright, so this is how we encrypt and decrypt. So for the encryption logic here, we encrypt it here. Alright, we get the encrypted data, then we come here to decrypt it, remove this and paste this. So we decrypt it here, so you can see the plain text here. Alright, so that's how to do that. Thank you for watching this video. Alright, so kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. Bye for now.